Good morning to the Monday morning inspiration for the joy of creation and the magic of art,
Okay,
creativity,
excuse
and
me, honey.
play.
Okay.
So, good
Good
morning,
morning.
everybody. You just jumped on. That's awesome. I'm Bettina Madini, and today we are going to talk about what are we going to talk about? The gift of risking. And are you willing to be you and to risk being you, even if you don't fit in with the unicorns? And what does this all mean? And what does this have to do with art and creating and creativity? So, my way of looking at creativity and art is really large, and we talk about art here in painting and whatever, even like whatever you are creating. If you're writing a book or you are sculpting the new famous sculpture that will be known way into the future and be in a museum or on a beautiful square in Rome or Florence or Sydney, Australia, or whether you are creating a business or you are creating wonderful meals for your family, you are creating your family, you are creating your beautiful life and living and reality. So it is creativity at large, because here's really important information for you. Because we are creating all the time. We are creating all the time. The question is, what are we creating? And is this actually really what you desire to create? We are really, as creators, we are always creating, but have you noticed that very often you will create things that are not very desirable? And then is it because you are bored? Are you actually creating enough? Or are you focusing? So, welcome to the world of the Monday morning inspiration and the joy of creation. And so here it is really, bring in your questions. It is about creativity at large. And what can we change by simply asking a question? What change is possible? What inspiration is possible? What if Monday morning is the favorite day of all, and then Tuesday morning is also the favorite day of all, and so is Wednesday, and so is every day, and so is every moment? Who came up with splitting a week into 7 days? This is all just really mind-boggling, don't you think? The whole time thing. So, but that's maybe for a different day. So, what does this mean, risking? The gift of risking. Have you ever risked? Risked, that's interesting. Interesting word. Have you ever taken a risk? Oh, that's easier. Have you ever taken a risk, or are you trying to play it safe? Are you trying to define what the outcome is? Do you want to know what something creates before you even choose it? And what is that? See, and when I say, are you willing to be you, and are you willing to be this, whatever this you that you is, and somebody will say, this was grammatically not correct. Exactly. Let's throw grammatically correct and correct in general out of our studio, because art is not about being correct. So, you can really ask questions here, because you see, I go to many places here. Chime in, ask question, make comments. There is a chat room for those of you who are on a computer. Of course, when you called in, you will not be able to go to the chat room, but still you can ask a question. Ask me, like, what is it? What is it that, that's a really cool question to ask every day. What is it actually that you would like to create? What is it? When you wake up in the morning, it's like, wow, good morning, Earth. Good morning, bed. This morning I woke up, I worked a lot on the computer yesterday. And so, gosh, and I worked a lot in the garden yesterday too. And so whatever. And, I changed this right now. I played a lot actually on the computer, and I played a lot in the garden, and I played with the plants and the flowers and the frogs. I didn't kiss the frog, no worries. So, but see, this changes the energy already. When I say I worked a lot yesterday, do you notice that I worked a lot? No, I played a lot yesterday on my computer. So everywhere you made it about telling people how hard you worked, because if you would tell them how much you played, they wouldn't take you seriously. Are you willing to let that go? Wow, I played so much. It's like, what does this create when you say that? Wow, I played so much yesterday. It was so amazing. I played so much in my kitchen and with all these ingredients, and I played with my animals, and we were out in the pasture, and it was so amazing. So can you make it about life being hard this way? So everywhere you have made it about your life is so hard, and how you have to prove to people that creating is so hard. Being an artist is so hard. This is what you are creating. So everywhere you made it about that, are you willing to let this go? Are you willing to risk having an ease-filled life? You might risk that people will not talk with you anymore. They might think, well, you have this easy life and it's not hard, and they have this hard life, and so they don't want to even talk with you anymore. So are you willing to let that go? Are you willing to risk being this joyful being that you are, that is inviting magic and being magic with all the molecules around you 24/7? Thank you. Yeah, it's a choice. Pretty much everything comes to choice. It boils down to that. We can talk about problems and so forth, yet it's really all a choice. And you might not believe me, and that's okay. Yet, if you really look at it, and those of you who are willing, also those that we are talking to, that I'm talking right now to in the future, for those of you who are willing to really change something and make a different choice, just look at the energy of this, okay? For instance, this morning, I did not stage my studio. I was basically just asking my body, hey body, good morning body, how are you? And I was waking up my body and like massaging my fingers that were playing a lot on the computer yesterday, massaging my feet, and like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And I asked my body, hey, what do you want to wear today on the Monday morning inspiration? And so then I went about making my tea and so forth and getting ready. And then it's like, yeah, the white dress, and then the burgundy little shrug thing. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do that. And as I walked into the studio and I had a different painting behind me on the easel, it was like, no, the rose was talking, Amber Rose. So Amber Rose came in, and look, it's like, it works. Somebody could say it's color coordinated, and it's like, how much hard work is that to get things ready and set everything up? But what if it isn't? What if you asking the question and being the joyful you truly are, what if that is this greatest invitation to the entire universe to chime in and create with you? When I say, even if you don't fit in, are you willing to be you, even if you don't fit in? Just look at fitting in. What is that? Even fitting in with the unicorns, what do you have to be? What do you have to do? Do you have to always wear rainbow colors all the time? Do you have to have glitter in your hair all the time to be the unicorn? Do you have to say cool things to be a unicorn? See, it's all definitions. What if you are the unicorn that one morning, as it goes to the office, wears a black suit or a gray suit? Or, like, be being willing to risk being you might mean that the unicorn clan will throw you out, or any other group will discard you. You cannot be part of our group anymore. So how many of you have tried to be part of something, be part of a group, be part, even be artist? Like, what does this mean? Does an artist wear an elegant dress and a suit? Or as an artist, do you have to run around in rags or whatever, and then you can say rags to riches? Or like, do you get the gist of the idea where I'm going with this? It's all about definitions. And what does this create when we conclude and decide how we have to show up, what we have to do, to say, to be, and what we cannot say and not be? Being you might be something different every day. Have you noticed how you are more like the wind, you are more like, nature, you are more like maybe an earth being? And you have an earth body, and so things might be different. If you look at the earth is never the same. We have bought some lies and some illusions around that. Like the seasons, are they always the same? Even in the same location, what gift could it actually be to you, if you were willing to really be you and take that risk and have your own back? Are you willing to choose that? And know that you still always have the Monday morning inspiration that you can join and chime in and listen to. Even if nobody else likes you anymore. Oh, I just go listen to the Monday morning inspiration. and you can also listen to the replays. I post them all on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if that is fun for you, and you will get notifications if new videos are there. And I can just say that the more I invite all the molecules and all the beings and all the energies to create with me, the more ease I have. And what ease is possible. Do you notice right now as you are listening or as you are watching this, just notice, is anything different for you? Does it ring a bell? I'm not talking about new stuff. It's not like, this fell from the sky and it has never been here. It is something that you might know. Yet, how much were you made wrong for that you are? What if you are not wrong? What if you don't fit in? And the more you try to fit in, the more you have to cut off of you and be something that you have decided you must be in order to fit in. But you will never fit in. Have you noticed? There will always be people that find something wrong about you. And if you have made these people significant, then you must again cut off something of you, and so forth and so forth. But when you don't judge you, when you are willing to be you, and you are also willing to be not part of the clan, the unicorn clan, that is so cool, and so, hey, we are the new whatever, or even the dragon clan, the angel clan, or whatever. What if you are all of it and so much more? So maybe could it be that being here on the planet is a joyful adventure of discovering what it is that you can create here? What is it? What is it that you came here to create? And could it be that you came here to create more joy, to choose for you? Maybe did you come here to not judge you? What is the gift of you? Like, my grandfather, he taught me the gift of the gift of these tiny things, like the dewdrops on the rose petal in the morning, how they sparkle in the sun, and how how amazing it is when we pay attention to these things. That, and he was a nature being, beautiful nature being, and he loved nature so much. So that gift of nature, when we pay attention, when we look at all the details, all the tiny things, of course the big things, the mooses and elephants and giraffes, they are cool too, and they are a gift, and we will notice those, but usually we don't notice the tiny things, the little violets blooming right now everywhere in the lawn. We walk past, oh yeah, it's the violets, it's just the violets, it's just a tree, it's just the river. Hmm. Are you part of the just people? And are you willing to let that go? See, it's like the just thing discards. What if we never discard anything that is showing up in our life? But what if we pay attention, we receive it, and then we ask a question? What do I do with this? What is this? What do I do with this? And can I change this? Whatever it is in your life, can you change it? If that is a no, if you're getting a no, well, stop running against the windmills. Then ask maybe, okay, how do I get around this? And keep asking questions. And then if you get a yes and you can change it, okay, what's it going to take for this to change? How can I change this? Earth, show me. Universe, show me. How can I change this? What other choices do I have here? If I insist upon painting a red painting and it doesn't flow, but I insist upon the red, and I must make it red, and it must be red and white, well, it could be okay, but is it fun? To me, it would not be fun. So, and red is not equal to red. Like, just looking at this painting behind me, there's like 50 million shades of red. And what have we defined as red? See, I could go to so many places and I could talk for 3 hours here, but I won't. So this will be for another time. Do you have any questions? All right, so I let you all go. I wish you a beautiful day. Keep creating, keep asking questions. Also ask your body, ask the universe, ask the earth. What is really possible here today? And what can I choose? And if I was truly being me, what choices would I have? What would I create? And what can I create today? Maybe it's a good tea. Make yourself a good tea and go from there, all right? And then you go mix the paints. All right, beautiful people, thank you so much for being here. I adore you all, and keep creating. I see you next week for the Monday morning inspiration. And I have so many classes coming up, but that's also a different story. Bye. Thank you for watching.